Welcome, 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 everybody. Hopefully, we're all doing well here on the Sportia stream. Happy Monday! You start a new week, and that means some new action and some returning familiar faces. A new logo, but it is the same team on all the same. Dark Falcons will be here playing tonight against Dysfunctional SR. And later on, we'll have Eternity Gaming versus Renewal Esports, the first Blackline Championship Series matchup on this stream for Season 12. We were here in Season 11. Got to see a lot of fun action, but Season 12 is rolling around. That means more Blackline teams will be joining the Sportia stream. That will be our first matchup. We have another one coming later this week as well, on Friday. But I'll save that matchup for when the day comes. Again, welcome everybody. My name is Sportia FC. It's nice to see you all. Again, our first matchup, Dark Falcons, Dysfunctional SR. But this Dark Falcons have been are 5-0. They've just been unstoppable. They really do not seem like they're stopping in any way. And as they continue to put in win after win, the question becomes, who will stop them, if anybody? There may not be anybody who can stop them in the end. But again, that's all depending on the teams they play against. Dysfunctional have not had a strong season so far. And they're definitely hoping for a bit of a better end to their season than it is for the start. I believe, actually, I think they're not actually in the playoffs yet, so they're still fighting for playoff spots. But yeah, Dark Falcons have always secured a playoff spot for them. They haven't secured any spot in particular, but they have secured a spot. We take a look at their group here. Dark Falcons currently sitting as the top team in that group, just a little bit above Circuitry Gaming Blue. Dysfunctional currently in the 8th spot. There is still a chance for them to get into the playoffs. It will require a win here, though. A loss, and I believe that is it for their run. There is no way they can come back. So they have to basically do what has been impossible so far this season, which is beat the undefeated team. We'll see if they have what it takes. Again, make your predictions on who you think will win this. Do you think Dark Falcons will continue their undefeated streak, or do you see Dysfunctional SR, a team currently with a record of 2-3, be the first team to actually take down these Titans? Anything can happen here. It's Rocket League, it's the up-and-coming cup, but with the record that Dark Falcons have, with the ability that they have that I've seen from them, I mean, if they lose this, that will be quite the shocker. Dark Falcons currently one of two currently undefeated teams. The other one being Golden Arrow Sports Premier, who have ended their season undefeated. No, they haven't ended their season undefeated. They actually have one match to go. But they're looking to be undefeated as well. Golden Arrow Sports. Their last match will be against White Lotus, who is a team that is right there up there with them in their group. Only the number 2 rated team. Probably will stay that way. But Dark Falcons after this matchup, their last matchup will be against Green Lotus, the other Lotus team. There's 3 of them actually. There's White Lotus, Green Lotus, and where's the last one? I know there's at least one more. I think there's one more. No, there's only 2 Lotus teams. White Lotus, Green Lotus. The other one will be on this stream against Dark Falcons later this week. Green Lotus have not done as well as White Lotus have, so for Dark Falcons, it's expected that they'll end their. It's expected that they will end their season undefeated, but who knows what will happen? A lot of factors that go into these kind of series, and while Dark Falcons have been a strong team, it's not saying that things are going to be easy for them. They still have to prove it every day. As again, we're just making sure that both these teams are actually going to join in. Again, that prediction poll is still live. So put your points in on who you think will win this. Again, Dark Falcons. The only big change we've seen from them is this addition of a 5th player, Vision. We'll see if Vision is his start in this series. As, again, we're just waiting on these teams. As soon as they both are here. We're just waiting around here. Again, we're just waiting around here. Let's move in game. Not much really to see on the screen again. You know, these teams, they've both had their own separate seasons. Falcons, still just one of the top teams here in this league. Again, the only other undefeated team is JG Premier, who are currently at a record of 6-0. Our Falcons with a win here, they'll also be at 6-0 going into the final week of gameplay. As we'll wait for both these teams to join. They both have let me know that they are here, so as soon as they're in it, we'll be good to go. Again, this is not the only match tonight. We have another one coming up later as well. With it being Eternity Gaming Renewal Esports for the Blackline Championship Series. So, again, a lot of action to come. As we've hit the game start time, we're still waiting on Falcons. Again, they've said that they're having an issue here. As soon as they're here, we'll be good to get this series started. Again, we just kind of have to wait a little bit. We have a lot of time for this series. As soon as... Oh, there they are. Alec Inzel, JD1. And we'll be starting in just a minute. I have to actually set up something as well. But again, I think, oh, they almost joined there. I think we're ready. Again, I think World is Louis. I believe that's Louis. Or Dysfunctional. Best of 5 series, here we go. Dark Falcons currently staying undefeated. And, with how they've been playing this season, Dysfunctional SR has a very tough road ahead. But with a win here, Dysfunctional can maybe give themselves a chance for the playoffs. A loss! And I believe they're out of the running. As do it against one of the top teams. It's not going to be easy, Dark Falcons. As the season's gone on, they've faced more and more challenges, though. Teams are starting to learn more as Raygosia will get the first goal. Dark Falcons panicking, going back to defense, and here was a goal against them. Raygosia clears it across the net, and I mean, Inzel here had no pressure on him. And he puts it in the back of his own net. That's not a great start here for the Dark Falcons. I got a team that has been so incredibly strong. That is not what you expect from them. As JD1 looking to answer it back. Right off the kickoff. Inzel, again, almost making it worse for his team here as he jumps for this one as well. Almost took it away from JD1, but JD1 knows exactly where he's putting it. He'll pop it over Louis. Yes, there's a team known as Falcons. Hello, Red Falcons. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We got a best of 5 series here. Dark Falcons currently 5-0 in the up-and-coming cup. They're playing against Dysfunctional. SR of the Dysfunctional organization. Currently 2-3. They need to win. There's only 2 weeks of gameplay left. This is actually a match that was meant to be scheduled last week, but they have been given an extension here towards Monday. So, technically this is a match for last week, but this is a match that Dysfunctional needs to win. They're currently sitting in the bottom half of their group, and they need to be in the top 5 out of 10 teams if they want to make it to that final bracket. Currently, Dark Falcons have already punched their ticket. They want to keep themselves undefeated, and against a team like Dysfunctional, should be possible, but Dysfunctional's finding chances through Dark Falcons. We saw it last week as well, where teams are starting to figure out more and more about these guys. They're starting to notice the errors that they do make, the places where there are openings, but Dark Falcons still trying to prove that they are the better team in this matchup. Valak picks it up, but it's back down to Louis. Golja off the sidewall for M7. Valak with the save. It's bouncing around here, Dysfunctional. Trying to collect some offense. M7 KO. And Inzul with a booming clear. Dark Falcons get rid of the play against them, and right now this pressure from Dysfunctional, definitely a good thing for them. As that shot though, that's going to... Who needs offense and who needs pressure when you have shooting like that from JD1? A true captain's mark. As I believe M7 and Vigilzia both went for the same challenge there against the player that turned out to be themselves. Dark Falcons will score off it with a great shot from JD1. So much power behind it. And that will allow Dark Falcons to take the lead. If you know anything about the Dark Falcons team, they don't just end with having a lead. They're not a defensive type team. They will score as many goals as they need to. And right now, Valak trying to chase down M7. Gets the demo. Inzul. Beat away by Louis. Valak. Wars in it. Goals is awkward. JD1 will jump in. Now that's his 3rd goal. He scored all 3 goals so far for this team. But it's not just him who's getting involved. It's Inzul. It's Valak. Everybody getting into the offense. This is a Dark Falcons team effort. And that's exactly how they move on the offense. They move as a unit. As M7 trying to answer it back. Popped away. Vigilzia takes to his own corner. Couldn't get the clear though. Inzul towards the net to make it 4. Dark Falcons, after having a slow start to this game, have now bounced back. Inzul, oh, that's an amazing banner from Inzul. I love that banner. I wonder where he got that. That's a cool banner. I gotta ask him after. I gotta ask JD1 afterwards where Inzul got that. That's a cool banner. I've never seen that before. Dark Falcons. Sorry, I was caught off. I was caught there staring at the banner. Now with a 3-goal lead, that'll be cut down to 2 though with Vigilzia. Dark Falcons struggling to actually get themselves ready here on the defense. They really could not get anything going for them. They were reaching at every challenge, just hoping that they could get something. But Dysfunctional just a little bit faster to every single one. And Dark Falcons now still need to be a bit wary. This 2-goal lead is not going to hold itself. Need to be able to add more to it. Valak down the field. Inzul with a touch. In front. Valak with the 50-50 on M7. And it's a 5th goal. Dark Falcons. As Valak with the little touch there. M7 was trying to hit it across his net. And Valak just jumped right into the action. And Dark Falcons right now on the road to a Game 1 victory if things continue. Inzul picks it up. His touch gets past M7, but Louis out towards Vigilzia, but now they double committed on the same ball. Valak hits it up to JD1. Light touch downfield looking for Inzul. Inzul off the back wall. In for JD1. Saved away. Valak now with his pinch. M7 with the save. And Dysfunctional, who had so much control at the start of this game, now you're starting to see them really trying to utilize that speed to get at everything they can. Just prevent offense from Dark Falcons, a team that is good at it. As they miss in the midfield for M7. 81 is there. Dark Falcons get the ball away. It's Valak. Gonna find a passing play in front, maybe spot a teammate, but instead it's stopped here. Dysfunctional. Looking for goals at the end of this game to keep that confidence going. They've been able to keep up with the Dark Falcons, but they have not been able to make the most of those offensive chances that they have had. Dark Falcons right now is just so efficient. They haven't had as many shots as they usually do. But they've been able to score on the ones that they have had. Valak challenged on Rigozia. Now off the back wall. In front for Inzol. Inzol, 2 touches. That's wide. It's cleared away here by M7. He gets that flick over Valak. Now JD1's missed this. Inzol won't get there in time. Dysfunctional SR with another one. Rigozia with his hat trick. As again, it's just things falling apart here for Dark Falcons. Their defense is not at the level that they are expected to make. Well, they're not known for their defense. Defense is a huge reason why they are currently undefeated. Right now in this game, this is not the display of defense they're known for. Dysfunctional SR tearing their way through. Inzol to get the 50-50 instead will dribble it out. Rigozia trying to slow it down here. Dysfunctional SR looking for a chance in front from Louis. JD1's whiffed another one. Inzol will save it and his team. And JD1's name there. Almost a costly error, but Dark Falcons will hold on tight and take game 1. They started with an own goal from Dark Falcons, but overall, they have found ways to keep themselves just ahead. We'll be moving on to game 2 in this series. Again, it's a good start, and they continue it. Illusion's in here as well. He's their sub, so is there a chance that they'll be subbing someone in? Unlikely, but it's not out of the question. Illusion has played for this team before in the season. As Nola Flight coming at the raid. Thank you, Nola Flight. Big shout out, big shout out. We got a series here. Best Dark Falcons versus Dysfunctional SR. Dark Falcons currently leading 1-0 in the series. Yeah, and how's your stream? How's your stream, Nola Flight? Hopefully the org was doing well. Did a quick 1v1? Nice to hear. Well, stick around for this series. This is a good series. It'll be a good one, I promise you. Dark Falcons currently trying to keep their undefeated season going and trying to knock Dysfunctional SR out of the playoffs. What tier? This is for up-and-coming cup, so there's no tiers on this. This is around high champ, low grand champ. I think it's like ranks of like C2, C3 to like GC2. Hopefully that helps you out. This is not for LOS. Although I would like to see more LOS in the future. But against that, we're getting the playoffs, so it should be pretty hype. This is functional. I found ways through Dark Falcons. Dark Falcons have not been as clinical as you may think they have been. They are sticking with the same roster, but they make this game a little bit better than their last one, at least defensively. Goes back. Valak takes it up. He's got a lot of space with a flip reset. Couldn't get it in time. Now cleared away. JD1. Rigozia went for the bump, but JD1 will go under him. Now he's going to go over Louis. He gets that final play. M7 with the save. The Falcons going back to their tried and true method of solo plays. But they built their offense on as M7's just saved his team there from getting their first goal. Our Falcons will thank him for that. Inzol couldn't take it down the field. M7 gets the beat. JD1. The side. Now trying to find a clear. Still has boost. That one not on target. Rigozia should be able to get this one out. Valak leaves it for JD1. Dark Falcons still Not a lot of offense for them, not a lot of shooting. They can be efficient when they need to be, but they are truly at peace in offense whenever they have tons of shots. They don't have to be as efficient as they need to be in those situations. And once that efficiency kind of goes away for them, because some games, their efficiency can be absolutely horrible. That's when things can start to become issues for them. Game 2 currently a bit problematic. They still haven't scored yet. And it's Dysfunctional who've had the better chances on offense. Although saying that, none of these teams have really had much to do with offense. Oh, what a flick from Valor. That's a huge mistake. I was expecting Dysfunctional SR to get someone up there to put a hand up, but instead, Val's flick will just go all the way. As the last defender there was Louis, but just completely misses it. Dark Falcons with a simple goal there to take the lead in this game. Vigolzia, currently the top striker for this team right now in the series. He scored all the goals for them last game. But so far, again, they're having the same issue that Dark Falcons are having. They just cannot generate enough offense for themselves. Although this one might go in itself. Bouncing through the defense there, but 81 kept his calm. As M7 looking in field, JD1 trying to clear it away. In front for Louis Valak. He'll prevent that one becoming a bigger issue. And now he's looking for the pass. Inzel's shot stopped by Vigolzia. Valak off the ceiling. Second touch. M7 will read it. You see, everybody there on the field had to recalibrate that aerial because no one was prepared for it to hit the ceiling. Dark Falcons still have offense though. Valak. Oh, he gets the dunk on this. Louis still finds enough of a touch on it. Vigolzia. Get the clear though, past JD1. Louis misses it. M7 will save his team. Inzel off the back wall. Valak to make it 2! Dark Falcons on the offense. And it was going to boil over at some point. The back wall left undefended. And who's there but Valak to charge in? Dark Falcons now have a second goal, and they can now rest a little easier in this series. As Inzel challenged by 2 defenders there from DYS. Now the net backfield's open. JD1 just trying to make it free. Instead, it'll be in front for Inzel. There it is. JD1 wanted to get the initial shot on. He couldn't do that. Instead, had to improvise a little bit. And he'll pop it off the back wall. Inzel is waiting right there. And again, the back wall left undefended. Although this time from Dysfunctional. A little more excusable as they were struggling to get back on the defense in the first place. As a demo here from Inzel. Looking cross, JD1. Will exit, M7 with the challenge. Now Valak holds its way around. In front, Inzel. Inzel with the pinch play. JD1 will be given credit on this one. And it's really all because of Valak here. And a nice little mechanical play. And I like that he passes it backwards, not forwards. Knowing that the net's covered. Knowing that that backfield, that midfield's left open. He'll go for that play instead. Allow Inzel to shoot it off of JD1 and in. Dark Falcons now with the momentum in their favor. You just see just how that works for them on offense. They're getting chances, they're getting meaningful chances, and they're not missing them. There's JD1, challenged by Louis. And a couple pinball touches here. Look, still keeping in Dark Falcons' favor. There's Inzel. Gonna collect that one, and Dark Falcons heading back, but that miss from Vigolzia will slow things down. In fact, it will put things to a halt. And it'll be another goal for Dark Falcons. JD1 had a hat-trick last game. He's now only one away from doing the same in this one. As Dysfunctional botched their play upfield. Wanted to go for the transition instead. Just kind of everything collapsed there. He fell apart in the midfield. And Dark Falcons now leading this game by 5. It's a heavy offense game for them. Like any other game. Except this one, their defense has not had to do too much work. As they've been able to prevent just shots coming in at them. But Vigolzia in front for Louis. We're still off. Valak will get the clear. And now JD1 Inzol couldn't get it. M7 with the clear. Dark Falcons now only one away from a sweep in this series, as they're looking confident as usual. But of course, there's still that one game that they need to get. Well, this game was even more dominant than the last one. There's still a lot of scenarios where they could lose this, actually, Dysfunctional. Dark Falcons have never gone to Game 5 before. They don't want to go to Game 5. They don't want to go to Champions Field. A place that they are not so familiar with. It makes sense to them that they want to end the series as quickly as possible. Again, as time's gone by, they've gotten more and more comfortable with their position. In this game, they outshot Dysfunctional 10-3. Dysfunctional SR, though, not the only Dysfunctional team playing. There's another one, actually, of the same organization in this bracket. They're in a different group altogether. And in that group, Dysfunctional is currently... Where are they? We'll find them. There they are. They're currently 3-4. They're not doing so well themselves. They're in a group that they have a chance of making the playoffs again for Dysfunctional. They want to get at least one team in there. If Dysfunctional SR can't win this series, they'll be out of the running, and it'll be all on the other Dysfunctional roster to get there. Dark Falcons, though, are looking to keep that unbeaten record. That's a great start from JD1. Looks like he wanted to go for an air dribble. So many plays he's done, he's gone so high, but this time, I'm going to go for the pinch. It will work as a 50-50. And he'll get that final touch as well. The improvisation from Dark Falcons. The reaction from JD1 off of that 50-50. And very quickly in this game, they'll get a goal. Last game took them a while before they got the scoring started. This game, they're a little faster. And that's going to make things a little more dangerous here for Dysfunctional, because Dark Falcons, again, when they have the momentum, everything can go their way. M7 bumped. Louis looking for the clear. It's JD1 now. Past one, off towards the back wall. Louis will save it. Everybody else missed it on his team, but as long as one player makes the crucial touch, that'll be enough for Dysfunctional SR to remain composed on defense. The problem is they're still stuck on defense. They need to break out. Dark Falcon's not going to let them do that so easily. Dysfunctional, every time they go for these clears, it seems like one thing's going wrong. And what a play from Valak, capitalizing on the play in front. Watches as M7 and Louis both get caught up on each other's path there, and immediately he counters that with a great air dribble over Raygolzia. Dark Falcons trying to continue the offense that they have. Raygolzia goes the corner. Now pinches it away. Alec gets to Raygolzia, but M7's waiting. M7 in front. No boost, though. That means if Dysfunctional SR with an open end in front just couldn't get a shot on it. Now a quick transition, Dark Falcons. That's also a missed opportunity. Now Raygolzia one-on-one with JD. Fakes it, but his shot's too slow. JD1 wasted just enough time for Inzo to get back. Now back the other way, JD1 in front. Alec will not challenge this. Watching as both Inzo and JD1 both overcommitted. And this game is swinging wide open here. Inzo up to Valak. Looking cross for JD1. Inzo trying to pre-jump this. JD1 rolling it around the corner. Demo play. Raygolzia misses the clear. It's Inzo towards the net. That's an easy one for Inzo. You'll never see him miss those. Another double commit. Lead the ball in front. This time, though, an added whiff from Raygolzia. And that's all three players from Dysfunctional out of position. And Inzo, he has the most open net to shoot on. Dark Falcons will say thank you. As again, now we're only halfway through this game, and already looking very likely that this series might be on the verge of being over. Another one. JD1 with his second. Louis launched by Inzol, and that leaves the net open for JD1. Dark Falcons are just now having some fun with this game. Again, we're not even halfway through, and already I think it might be decided in this series. Dark Falcons just looking to get an even bigger lead than they had in the last game. Earlier start generally will do that for you. JD1, early challenge, now is a dunk. Trying to bump out Raygoldsia. Valak. Infield actually gets a touch there against M7. Raygoldsia to M7. It's it wide. Dysfunctional though on offense. JD1 off his own ceiling. And he'll keep this one a shutout for Dark Falcons, but for how long? As Inzol was the last player there. JD1 trying to keep it, but now he's made the mistake, and that will be an easy one for Raygoldsia. Dark Falcons panic. Inzol with the immediate bad touch there in the midfield, and JD1 immediately just takes it straight up to the ceiling. And that's not a very smart play from JD1. Had a lot more time than he thought he did. He could have taken it back to his own corner if he had if he had to. Instead, makes a poor decision there. It's not like it'll matter. They're going to score immediately back here for Alec. Only a few seconds off the kickoff. And Dark Falcons, they immediately answer here with a counter goal. Dark Falcons looking for more. Valak, second touch. Anyone's just floating there. He won't be able to reach that one. As Louis gonna cross, JD1 with the pinch. M7 now, back pass to Raygoldsia, trying to get some space here, but Dark Falcons will not leave them be. Inzol under M7, but M7 still gets down in time. And now he's just beating Valak. JD1, another bit of a panic play here, as he's just put that off his own back wall. He had a lot more time than he thought he did. The Falcons definitely susceptible to this panic. We're seeing Dysfunctional finding ways to capitalize on those chances, but unfortunately, they don't come often, and they aren't making a lot of them. And then they just miss that open net. That's not going to make things any better for them. They've been able to stop Dark Falcons, but that miss there, well, that was a chance that they could have scored Dysfunctional. At least taking something on the road, but again, Dark Falcons just the better of the two teams. 3 games in a row. They'll stay undefeated. Dysfunctional SR, their hopes for the playoffs crushed here in this series. 3 straight games for Dark Falcons. Dysfunctional SR now, of the 2 Dysfunctional teams left, they're the one that's gone. One more team, Dysfunctional, here in this bracket, in a separate group trying to get their chances to go in. They have had difficulties in doing that. We'll see though, if the Dysfunctional organization has a team that goes there. It won't be Dysfunctional SR. However, as Dark Falcons, 3 games in a row, looking for one more goal. They'll get it here from Inzol. And that's just a cherry on top of this series. A series that Dark Falcons have taken full control of. No questions asked, Dark Falcons are the better team. Now only 1 series away from having a perfect season. That matchup will be in a few days from now. They'll be taking on Green Lotus in their final match of the regular season. Again, a 3-0 sweep. They've really not encountered that much difficulties. As I'll make sure to get that prediction poll finished up as well. But again, that means they're now 6-0, they're undefeated. And again, the question has been posed before, it's posed again. Can anybody stop this team? We'll get an interview with JD1. We'll ask him. We might actually ask him that specific question. So, again, a pretty quick win, but reminder, one more series coming up later today. That is not it. Let me find it for you. It is this one. Eternity Gaming, Renewal Esports. It'll be coming up very soon. It'll be the first ever Blackline matchup on the stream for Season 12, though. And we haven't had Blackline on for a while, but it's nice to see it make its return. As here with us is JD1. Congratulations, another 3-0 sweep. You guys continue to prevent Game 5.
Yes, sir.
Again, just a simple win. You guys just do it again. About this time, though, Dysfunctional SR, you guys had some issues on defense in Game 1, but what did you tell your teammates after that game to kind of get your hopes back up and to get yourselves back into that kind of that gameplay mood that you guys took into Games 2 and 3?
Well, see, it's been probably like a week since we like actually had a game because we had some issues with the scheduling with this team. But so we were a little rusty coming into Game 1, but coming around Game 2, we started to put things together, and then we just just showed you the normal Dark Falcons play style.
Yeah, again, you guys just continue to play well. Again, you guys are, I don't know if you guys have secured the #1 spot yet. I have to check on that. I don't believe you have, actually. I believe you have, Circuitry could actually beat you guys on that. But, again, just being that #1 team, your last matchup will be against Green Lotus. You're only one of 2 teams left that are undefeated. How does, if that feel, kind of you guys being one of the top dogs? Is that a position that you like to be in?
Of course, that's the mentality that we came into this league with, to be the best, and we're just gonna keep pushing and keep grinding to be the best and try to win the whole thing.
Well, again, with the study you've had, you're looking that you're going to go that way. Next matchup you'll have is against Green Lotus. That'll be in 2 days, I believe, on Wednesday. So, again, any final thoughts about that matchup being the last of your regular season? It's an important one because after that, you go to the playoffs, and I believe it's single elimination. Might be double elim, but I believe it's single elimination, meaning that your next match will be the last match that you can kind of prepare until playoffs, where you have to start playing perfectly every single series.
Yes, sir.
Again, like, what's your feelings about that? About the regular season kind of coming to a close? It felt like it came by so quickly.
It did. It did feel like it came pretty quickly. Well, now that the season is wrapping up, now we're just locking in and want to seize every moment in the playoffs.
Again, pretty important for you guys to get yourself in the playoffs and to keep playing the way you guys are. Again, any final message that you have for the stream?
Shout out to my guy Val. Shout out to N. Shout out to Illusion. Shout out to Vision. Shout out the whole team. We just, like I said earlier, we're gonna keep grinding and try to seize every moment that we can in the playoffs.
Again, you guys are one of the scary teams coming in. Again, congratulations on your win. You guys are just unstoppable right now. Have a great rest of your night.
Thank you. You too.
It's JD1 from Dark Falcons. He's here every single week because they don't lose yet. They haven't lost yet, and it doesn't look like it's going to stay that. It doesn't look like it's going to change, in all honesty, which is a scary sight to see for any team that's to play against them. Again, next match will be Eternity Gaming, Renewal Esports. We're going to end the stream here. We'll be back up soon. But again, we're going to take a little break to make sure we set up that next series. Again, everybody, take care. Going back soon, though. What is going to be a good series. Again, have a great night, everybody. Come back soon for Eternal Gaming Renewal Esports for the Blackline Championship Series.